Listen and check your answers. So let's see if we have other alternatives or no. So let me check. Okay. 7.6. Okay. Just one moment. Okay, 7.6. If I can find it, that would be great. Yeah. Listen.
Recording 7.6. 1.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
2.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm going to the opera on Tuesday.
3.
Not for me, thanks. I'm not very keen on fish.
4.
I'm sorry, I really must get going. It was really nice talking to you.
5.
Welcome to our headquarters.
6.
Michael, can I introduce you to John Perry? John's over from the States. John, this is Michael Andrews, my boss.
7.
Let me get this.
8.
Here's to our future success.
9.
I'm very sorry to hear about what happened.
10.
I'm sorry I'm late. The traffic was terrible.
Well, so you just heard the other alternatives that you can use in different situations. Okay, but of course, as I told you before, not only one, so different ways and actual different phrase statement you can use. So it's not the rule that you only need to use this one. Okay, well, let's keep going with this for part E. Okay, so what can you say in the first 5 minutes of meeting someone? Choose the best answer, okay, for each question. So for example, number 1, is this your first visit to the forest? So which one can be the best answer?
Yeah.
So A, B, C, D. Which one can be the best answer for number 1?
B.
So this is a yes/no question. Is this your first time? Yeah, of course.
C.
C.
No, I come here quite often.
Perfect. And number 2, oh really? What did you do?
I'm the marketing director for a business import-export company.
Perfect. And number 3, how long have you been there?
Nearly 10 years.
Yeah, great. And have you been to Hong Kong before?
No, this is my first trip.
Yeah, perfect. And business or pleasure?
Business. I'm afraid.
Of course. And how long have you been here?
A week.
Yeah, of course. And where are you staying?
Till tomorrow night.
Where? Oh, 7. How long? Yeah. Okay. So, but you know, where are you staying? So this is number 8. So because how long are you staying? You said a week, and where are you staying? As a place, location.
At the Peninsula Hotel.
Of course, at a Peninsula Hotel. And what's the food like?
Is very good, but eating in the peninsula can be quite expensive.
So, of course, yeah. And so what do you think of Hong Kong?
It really, I really like it. There's
Yeah.
so much to do.
Of course. Well, so just let's talk about these type of questions. So when you meet someone, especially this is the first time, the first meeting, okay. So of course, it's really good to make conversation to actually using some questions. But
Yeah.
what kind of questions? So this one, of course, a good one because you ask some open-ended questions.
Yeah.
So that's really important, you know, not to ask only yes, no questions. Because, you know, when you ask something that should be answered with yes and no, actually your conversation can't, you know, can't continue. Like, for example, it's like, okay, yes and stop. So when you ask some open-ended questions like WH questions, okay, that require more explanation, of course, this way you can keep your conversation going. So that's really important when talking to someone, especially this is the first time, talk in a way that they have chance to ask you something or give more explanation like this. For example, and yeah, you know, of course, we have dialogue, not monologue. So monologue, let's just I talk, and you know, it's like, you know, an interview, but it's like when we ask and answer this way we can make a conversation. Okay.
Yes.
Well, and now just let's have a look at these advice. So which of these items of advice for a successful conversation are useful? Which one no you think? So listen carefully. You think
Yeah.
useful or no?
About the F,
G,
7.7.
yeah, about G. In your opinion, so we don't need to check the answers because, you know, I know that your answers were right, so it's okay. So 7.7, of course. Well, in your opinion, which of these items of advice for successful conversation are useful and which are not? So number 1, listen carefully.
Yeah, I think I think it's important.
Of course. Number 2, give only yes or no answers.
Not it's not good for the to make a successful conversation.
Of course, and interrupt a lot.
Not. It's
Yeah.
not.
Number 4, be polite
It's okay.
and ask questions
It's okay.
and stay silent.
Not okay.
Okay, and keep eye contact
Okay. It's okay.
and be friendly.
It's okay.
Okay, very good. Actually, about staying silent, so of course it's not okay. So, but you can do this in a way that the other person doesn't feel uncomfortable. How? For example, when we talk a lot, for example, I say lots of things and I explain, so it can be a bit tiring and boring. So why not I can stay silent for example, 3 minutes, but I can show, for example, I need to drink water. Then I give you the chance to talk. So
Yeah.
sometimes we need to do it, okay,
Yeah.
after talking. Now I let you talk, so that's really important to keep conversation going in a good way. Okay. So my friend, I have a question for you. So have you ever been in China?
Yeah, I have time. I have had one time travel to
Yeah.
Shanghai, China.
Yeah. And what tell me, what did you like about China the most? Like, it was really
Sorry.
good, you think? Tell me about something that you really liked about China.
Oh, yeah. I have. I came. I went to Shanghai at 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a game exhibition, and yeah, and it very impressed me at the first time because there are a lot of long and wide roads, and there are a lot of big building. But I think the food in Shanghai very good.
Ah,
There are a lot of good cuisine in
cuisine.
Shanghai, and yeah.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, so I heard about actually their architecture is a bit different. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's just sometimes I watch some videos on YouTube. So some high-rise skyscrapers, like high-rise
yeah,
and tall buildings.
yeah.
So okay, well, let's keep going with. As you can see, we have an email. Okay. Uh, let's have a look. Okay. So first of all, let's listen. I'm going to play this audio. So just let's listen to the talk. And after that, we will talk about it. Just let's listen what it is and what is the context, actually, the audio. So let's listen. And after that, we talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, 7.8.
Recording 7.8.
I'll talk first about building relationships with the Chinese, then move on to suitable conversation topics. After that, I'll comment on gift giving, and finally, mention a couple of points to think about when dealing with Chinese visitors. It's important to remember that business relationships with the Chinese are built on personal trust and respect. Everything you do during visits must show that you consider your visitors to be important people. Developing a personal relationship and having a good social program will often be more important than a business meeting. Remember that status is important. The most senior person may not speak English as well as other more junior members of the group. However, you should pay careful attention to everything that person says. Make an effort to learn and use a few words in Chinese. Your visitors will appreciate this. If there's someone in your company who speaks Chinese, it may be better to use that person instead of a professional interpreter. It will be cheaper, and the Chinese may trust a company member of staff more quickly.
Wow.
Be careful about topics for discussion at social events. Don't embarrass visitors by introducing difficult topics. They will be eager to learn about life in your country and about its culture. Now, a word about gifts. Chinese people will often refuse a gift a number of times before finally accepting. Don't offer anything that's too expensive. Give similar gifts to people who are at the same level of importance. Wrap your gifts in red paper, which is considered a lucky colour. Chinese people will appreciate any famous brand of the country they're visiting. Punctuality is very important. They expect people to arrive on time for a meeting. To arrive late shows a lack of respect. Sincerity is highly valued by the Chinese.
Okay, so it's done. Well, according to the audio, so can you tell me why and what the topic of listening was? So,
Yeah. The topic talking about the how to work with a person in China. And
yeah,
the first thing,
yeah. And
the first thing she mentioned that in China they always to build a personal relationship in the company. And and the second thing she mentioned about the culture, the give a present or gift together, and she mentioned more about the color of the gift which make lucky for the people who receive the gift. Yeah, I although I am always cats.
yeah, of course, you could catch this part. Okay, that was really good. But about the color, so it was something because I know something about your culture that especially on Tet holiday, so New Year, so
Yeah.
you give lucky money in red envelope to children. So I know that about your culture. And actually in China, they have the same thing. So they give money in red envelope because they think that actually it's brings luck. So but I'm not sure about, for example, this is a business trip, so or a meeting, so of course it's I don't know if you give money, I'm not sure about it, but yes, they are planning something like a meeting or comedy for someone, actually Chinese person, so they need to know about culture, about, for example, their behavior, and so their interests, what they like, what they don't like. So there are some questions, as you can see, key questions for the planning comedy. So if you want to plan a meeting, so first of all, you need to know the member of, so you know, and the first thing, if they travel and from another country, of course, you need to consider place location for them to stay. And person, so who is the host, who's going to talk to them, and of course transport and all the something like, for example, management and arrangements. And okay, if you want to have a business meeting, so where, at a restaurant and company or somewhere else, topic, what topics would be suitable, because different cultures, as we discussed, may have actually maybe different opinions about different topics. So something that is really normal in one culture can be considered as abnormal or unusual in another culture. So as you can see, there's some questions, so we're not going to talk about them anymore because, you know, we already talked about them. Well, and just as you can see, so an email subject, so it's about Mr. Lee Chong's visit, and of course to manager, from chief executive, so why, where, and some, actually it gives provides some details about the meeting. Okay, well, so let's keep going. Wait, revision. Okay, so let's review what we learned in this unit. Okay, complete the sentences with expressions from the box. So we already studied these words and phrases. So let's complete these sentences using an appropriate options and choice from the box. So a product that, so does not wear out is, is what
Yeah.
you think?
Sexy.
You say which one?
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
I
no,
I
no.
see some I see some word fit, for example, luxury, fashionable, uh,
Ah, yeah.
sexy, but I don't know. I'm not sure about how to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so first of all, let's explain, okay? Well, we're gonna match the words with definitions. So like, okay, which one can be a good actually word for this expression? So let's see, the first one. First of all, what is the meaning of we're out? Do you have any idea about this?
I think it's my it means when it is a product, and we the people use that product, it's make them look nice,
Yeah,
blah blah blah. Yeah,
yeah,
and I
actually,
think yeah.
yeah. Actually, wear out can be used for people, for product. Okay, so for product, when
Mm,
we see something is worn out,
mm,
means that, you know, it can no longer be used. It
mm,
can no longer be used because it's old, because, for example, it's been damaged. But here we have dozens,
yeah,
means something that we can use again and again, usable. So which one can be a good word? Durable. So
yeah,
first of all, let me write the meaning on the board because
yeah.
it's important to know it. So
Yes,
something that is worn out can no longer be used because it's so old or it has been, especially by continued use. This is the meaning of worn out. Okay, here a product that doesn't wear out, of course, is durable. As you remember, durable, long lasting. So we know that. And if you use wear out for
mm,
people, for example, this actually, I don't know, your behavior is wearing me out.
mm,
Okay, so your endless questions is wearing me out. It means to exhaust. So if you use it for people, it can be used as the, for example, synonym for exhaust, really tired, bored of something. So
mm.
for people, you can use, okay? For
Yeah,
example, he all the time complains. He all the time complains, and it really wears me out. So just if
yeah,
you want to use it for people, you can consider it as separable. So
mm, yeah,
when something wears me up, someone up, okay, means it makes me example, exhausted and worried, tired, like this. Okay, so you can use it this way. Okay, well, let's keep going. Number 2, something that is attractive and has style is
I think it stylish or luxury.
stylish, of course, stylish. Yeah. Okay, something that is cheap is
Inexpensive.
of course, inexpensive. And you can also say affordable because we normally use this affordable. When something is affordable, it means inexpensive. So you can afford buying. And number 4, doesn't break down. So doesn't break down.
Well made.
Okay, well
made.
So yes, doesn't break down as well made. Another. So let's see.
Value for money.
Can be, but maybe another one. Well, so why not? Actually, I have another alternative, but let's do something. Let's complete the rest of them. So I think reliable can be, but why? So let's see, because we have other explanation that we can also maybe use, maybe no, because well-made can be. So, number 4, doesn't break down is reliable, I think. So, number 5, something that remains beautiful and doesn't become old-fashioned is
timeless.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And number 6, product that is modern and desirable is
fashionable.
Fashionable can be, but cool here is better, I think. Is modern, desirable, a word used especially by young people. So it's cool. Because of the second explanation, I would prefer cool than fashionable. And something that is attractive in an exciting, glamorous way is
luxury.
No. So it can be sexy because, you know, we say it's attractive in an exciting way, you know, glamorous and exciting way. So, for example, when you say perfume, sexy perfume is like really attractive, good scent, an exciting way, okay? Something that gives you a lot of features and it's good quality in relation to price, offers.
Value for money.
Of course, yes. A product that is manufactured well, assembled to a high standard is
luxury.
No. So it's like, you know, high is manufactured well. So well made. Manufactured well made and assembled to a high standard. So this is a well-made product. And 10, something that is the best model in a range or in relation to competitors' product ranges is
top of rank.
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. And the product that is popular for a short period of time.
Fashionable.
Fashionable, of course, and we also have another word that is fad. When something is fad, fad means actually it's fashion for a short period of time. So fad and fashionable, so both are synonyms, yeah. And something that is very expensive, comfortable, and beautiful. So this one is
luxury.
Of course, luxurious, and as you can see, the only actually alternative, so as we discussed, reliable is the best one for something that doesn't break down. Okay, well, so let's keep going. Now, the director of supermarket chain is talking. Complete what he says using the present simple or present continuous from the verbs in brackets. Okay, so let's complete this one. We usually
open.
Of course, yes. And but this year
we only build
because you are talking about, so let me say something about this one. When we say this year can be considered as past and present continuous. But how? If this is the end of the year and you want to talk about the whole year, you use it as past. But here, because you need to use present continuous or simple, you consider it as the current year. When it's current time, we normally use continuous form. So this year this is a period of time in present, and of course you're talking about your progress, like building something. So I think here present continuous is better alternative. Yeah. So we are.
So can we use only in the present continue?
Of course, we are only building. We are only building. Of course, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this summer, the weather is terrible and customers, again, a period, this summer.
Don't buy.
I would prefer present continuous or not buying. As I told you, you are talking about something in a period of time in summer. So of course, something like continue action.
Yeah.
So or not buying. And normally.
Yeah. Normally we sell a lot of shop.
Of course. T-shirts
and so on when the weather is hot.
Yeah.
Usually I go to see.
Yeah. Of course, I go to see.
One our store every week, but this is a difficult periods, and current I'm visiting.
Of course, currently I'm visiting because of this adverb currently, of course, and period. Use I'm visiting.
Three stars there. It's not every day that it's not every day that we get the chance.
Of course,
Yeah,
the chance to buy chain and
chain of stores abroad. But currently we are negotiating.
negotiating, of course, but currently we are negotiating, of course, to acquire a friend chain.
To acquire a friend chain. I don't like golf.
Yeah, of course.
But because of the friends
Negotiations, of course, negotiations.
negotiation, I'm playing a lot of golf.
Very good. I'm playing. Very good. At a moment.
At the moment, your real decisions are made on the golf course.
Yeah.
I'm reading a lot of book about the leader from history.
Okay, this is something general truth or fact, like something that is general. Okay, normally is said in present simple form. So for example, I drink coffee every day. This is something general. So I read history books. So of course it's something general. So present simple here. And
Yeah.
at the moment,
At the moment, I'm enjoying a very good book about Napoleon.
of course, I'm enjoying. Very good. Perfect. Okay. Do you have any questions related to the structures of this word?
No, I don't.
Okay, very good. And we have vocabulary. Complete the text with the correct British English alternative. So why? We can complete it with American. So why British is okay. No matter, we can do it. Okay, well, so let's see. My last overseas business trip was a pleasure. So let's read and choose. A pleasure from start to finish. I got to the airport in record time. There was no traffic on the freeway, motorway, waterway, runway.
Yeah.
So which one?
Yeah, I think in this in the number one they pick an example runaway.
No, no. So there was no traffic. Do you remember that we said that we say highway, they say motorway? Do you remember? So of course they say motorway. I don't know why, but they say.
Yeah.
So well, runaway. So let me say, runaway is actually, you know, that something like a long level piece of ground that's normally at the airport.
Yeah.
So we know that. So normally planes, aircraft can take off or land.
Yeah.
So this is runway. Okay. And the next one, the car was almost empty. So,
Car park.
yeah, of course. So you can say the car park. And
very easy.
Yeah, of course. I had an
economy class
of
ticket.
course. Yeah, it's normal, so easy. And for the next, my was quite big. So which one? For Handbag, hand luggage, carry-on luggage. So which one?
It is handbag.
No, it's American. So yeah, this one, because it's British, so we say carry-on luggage.
Yeah.
Carry-on luggage was quite big and heavy. And when we arrived, the station was closed and there were no taxis. So what? A is not the answer because this one is American. B, C, and D.
Underground.
Of course, yes, very good. And the next one, but I saw from there that there was a bus leaving for that immediately. So something that means schedule, but we use a schedule. They say
I'm sure it is not. Yeah, it is timetable.
yeah,
right?
Timetable, of course, Schedule, synonym for timetable, of course. So we use it, it's okay. And number 7, so of course you know that downtown or city center or hometown. Hometown, no, you know that it's not. City focus, no, of course. So A or B, which one is British?
A or B?
Of course, 7, A or B, because you know C and D, they don't make sense, so we don't use them. Hometown, so it's like, but we have 2 synonyms, so which one can be used for British?
City center.
Of course, you're right, city center. And the last one, of course, you know that they say, so I checked in and took the express to my room on the 3rd floor. So no, A or D?
A.
No, we say elevator, they say lift. Yeah, of course. Elevator is American, lift is British.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so you organized. Just you have any questions or no, just about this part?
No, I don't.
Okay, very good. You organized a conference at a modern hotel for your conference, but it did not go well for the reason given below. Write a letter. Okay, so it's writing that you need to do it later. So as you can see, there are some reasons. So why? And you're gonna write an email. So about formal emails we discussed. So first of all, so as you can see here, let me show you. Okay, here. So you notice, but it's not a complete email because you know that when you write a formal letter, first of all, so to, dear, for example, this Miss, or for example, Mrs. or Sir or Madam. So if you don't know the name, you normally use dear Sir or Madam, or dear, for example, comes to like this. The name, if you know the name of person, so of course, dear Mr. Jackson. So it's okay. If you don't, you dear sir. And after that, the reason, okay, you need to, so it's like, you know, when you write a formal letter, normally the reader doesn't have enough time to read the whole letter to know why, or your email to know why you wrote. So the beginning, so you need to start your letter using explanation, just one line to the reason why I'm writing to, for example, make complaint. I, for example, write to, I didn't apologize. So like this. So after that, you can give your reasons. Okay, and after that, explanation and details. So here, okay, let me, where was it? Oh, here. Yeah. So there are some problems that you need to make a list, okay, because of these problems, okay, of course, your conference didn't go well. So, of course, it's like your letter can be an apology and explanation. So if you have time, I would really appreciate it if you write it and send your, because I can check this way, I can check your writing skills. So if you can, and if you have time, it will be great if you do it and send it to me so that I can check and correct it for you. Then we can talk about it, okay? So you can do it at home whenever. Well, so we skip this part because it takes time to write. And part 3, vocabulary. So match each noun in column 1 to 2 of nouns in column 2 to make word. It's like collocations, words partnership. So let's do this one. Okay. Number 1, which one? Business, leader, park, work. Which one can be?
Leader.
Leaders and
Work.
business, park, or work. Which one?
Oh, that means
actually business
from column
means,
1 to...
Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
Could you say again, because I didn't hear you?
Yeah.
So,
Business leader, business target, business level.
So let me say something. Business leaders, definitely right. Business work, of course, no, because they're synonyms, but business park can be used. And what it means, business park is an area that is specially designed to have business, for example, offices, small factories. So this area belongs to business sectors, like, for example, offices, factories, companies, and etc. So we say business park, okay?
Oh,
So
yeah.
this can be A and B. So just let me write here. So let me write business park, an area that is specially designed to have offices, small factories, and etc. Like so. Okay, number 2, management.
Level.
Management level. And do we have any other option?
Management class.
No. It can be, of course, but no. How about management game?
Yeah, I
Have
think
you
so.
ever heard it?
Yeah, I know some management game, but it's only a game.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm not sure about it, the business.
Yeah, it's like, you know that it's designed to create and, exercise in business management. So this is actually, it has different meaning. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, so because you know that each game is based upon a more or maybe less realistic model of a business situation, which is used to, simulate, for example, the outcomes. So it's like decisions or something like this. So we can say it's management game. Okay. Well, okay. There is no time to do the rest of it. So we skip this part because, I need to explain them one by one. So it takes time to do it. So at the next session, we will keep going just about this one. If you need, do you need me to give you a sample to use? If you need, I can do this for you. For example, a sample of writing, and then you can use it. If you want, if you know.
I think I am a beginner in which, so I worrying about the time for the finish. That's right thing. So I will try if I have time. Yeah.
Of course, of course. So whenever you feel like comfortable and you have time, of course, why not?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's it. Okay, thank you so much. It was really good time with you, and have a great day, fruitful day. And
thank you, and see you on next time.
Of course.
Goodbye.
See you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.